class that we've got today is going to be focusing more on the shoulders, neck and back. We spend a lot of time sitting down at computers with our shoulders hunched over, a lot of time with our phone in our hands, looking down, with the neck at an unnatural position, and sometimes shoulders hunched. So we're just going to work on opening that up, getting a really nice stretch through the upper body, through the shoulders, through the neck and through the back. To begin, we're going to do a guided breath exercise. So it'll go for a couple of minutes and I'll walk you through it. So connecting with our breath is really important, not just for yoga, but just for our everyday life. And when we're feeling anxious or scared or anything like that, our body goes into what's called the flight or flight mode, where our body is activated through the sympathetic nervous system. So you might notice that, if you're scared or anxious or something, your breath gets really quick and you start taking in sharp, short, shallow breaths. That sends the body into the state of fight or flight, and your adrenaline starts rushing, because your body thinks that you're in danger and you need to get away or stick up and fight. You don't want to be doing that in normal everyday life. So what we want to be looking at doing is putting the body into a state of rest and digest, where we're tapping into the parasympathetic nervous system. So we're going to be working on that with this guided breath intro. So it's called square breathing or 4x4 breathing. So what we'll do is inhale for the count of 4. We'll then hold our breath for the count of 4. We'll exhale for the count of 4 and hold our breath for the count of 4. And then we'll continue that cycle. So each inhale, pause, exhale, pause will be for the count of 4 seconds. It can be a little bit hard to get used to in the beginning. You might find that you think that you're inhaling for 4, but really you've only taken in as much air as you can for 2 breaths, and then you've got to sort of suck in 2 more just to keep going. So don't be too worried if in the beginning you don't quite get it. You probably will find that by the end you've got a really nice natural flow of breath for 4 seconds for each spot that we go through. So coming down onto your mat, just taking a seated position, you can keep your hands on your knees, or you might like to take one hand to the belly and one hand just over the heart. We're just going to take 2 cleansing breaths here. So we'll just inhale and exhale side out. One more time, inhale and exhale side out. And then you can just close down the eyes if you like. Just trying to keep a nice, natural, straight back. Don't want to be sitting up and, pushing your chest forward and pulling the shoulders back. You don't want to hunch over either. If you think that sitting in this position for a few minutes is going to be difficult, just come and sit up against a wall or something that will give you support. It'll keep the back nice and straight, and you're not going to be, forcing your body backwards or forwards, trying to get it into a nice position. So just get comfortable here, closing down the eyes, putting your hands either on your knees or on your belly. And we're going to begin now. So I'm going to count for the 4 for each spot. So we're going to inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Just continue that cycle of breath to your own count now. Just remembering each inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 4, hold for 4. You are, just finish off that cycle of breath. And then just coming to a natural breath now, so just inhaling and exhaling. Open the eyes. So we're just going to go into a little warm up before we move into our flow. So we're just going to inhale the arms up overhead, and then as we exhale we're going to bring the left hand down to the ground beside us. So just choosing where you want to have that hand. So the closer it is, the less you're going to feel that side stretch. The further away, the more you're going to feel that stretch right through the right side of the body. So just bringing the right arm up overhead and just hold here. And inhale coming up and exhale over to the other side. So right hand comes down, left arm over. Back to center, arms up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches over, stretching through the right side of the body. to center, arms up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm comes over. Inhale, one more time, left arm down, right arm over. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, right hand down, reaching over with the left. And then inhale, back to center, arms up. This time we're just going to come into a little twist. So the left arm is going to come down to the ground behind us, and the right hand is just going to sit on the left knee. We're just going to gently twist the body open, so we're not pulling ourselves open too much. You can either look straight ahead, or you can look out over your left shoulder. Inhale, back to center, arms up. And exhale, left hand to right knee, right arm comes down behind the body. Inhale to center, right arm to left knee, left hand comes down behind the body. Inhale to center, arms up, left hand, right knee, right hand comes down. Inhale to center, one more time on each side. So right hand to left knee, left arm behind. Inhale to center, one more time. Left hand to right knee, right arm down. And inhale to center. I'm just going to bring the hands down in front and just folding over gently. Coming up, I want you just to take a wide-legged child's pose here. So knees out wide to the edge of the mat, big toes touch. Sinking back with your hips onto your heels, and then just slowly walking the hands out in front and bringing the forehead to gently rest on the mat beneath you. Up into a tabletop position. We're going to move into some cat-cows here just to wake up the spine a little bit. So hips stacked over the knees and the shoulders stacked over the wrists. And as we inhale, we're going to drop the belly, opening through the chest. And exhale, round the spine, pushing away from the ground. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest, look forward. And exhale, rounding through the spine, pushing away from the ground with your hands. Inhale, drop the belly, open the chest. And exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, opening the chest. And exhale, rounding through the spine. Just continue that to your own breath now. Come into thread the needle here, so just planting down through the left hand, and we're going to sweep the right arm up and exhale, threading it through underneath that arm, coming out to a 90-degree angle, keeping the hips stacked over the knees. And you can just walk that left arm out in front of you if you like, or you can keep it closer to you for a bit of stability. And then just walking that arm in if it's out, and coming back up, reaching up with the right arm, and exhale, plant the hand. I'll do the same on the other side now, so inhaling the left arm up overhead, and exhale as we thread it through underneath the right arm. And just bringing that arm in if it's out in front of you, and inhaling, bringing the left arm up overhead, and exhale, planting the hand. So we're just going to sit up on our knees now, and I just want you to take the hands out in front of you, clasping your hands together, and we're just going to move through a little shoulder opening here. So we're going to inhale the arms up overhead, and as we exhale, just bending them down, bringing the hands to the back of the neck. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, arms back down. Inhale, arms up, exhale, bringing the hands to the back of the neck. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, hands down. Inhale up, exhale, hands to the back of the neck. Inhale up, and exhale, hands down. So just continue to move through this just a few more times to your own breath. Time. I'm just going to come into Sphinx pose here just for a couple of breaths. So coming down onto your belly, bringing the forearms just out in front of you, palms on the ground and fingers facing forward. And we're just lifting just the top part of the chest off the ground, just for a little baby back bend. exhale, just coming down, bringing the hands close next to the ribs. We're just going to tuck the toes and push up and back for downward dog. You might like to just pedal out the feet here just to really open up through the back of the legs. Stillness, just taking a bend in the knees if you need to and lifting those heels off the ground if you need to as well. And then we're just going to walk forward, bringing the feet just behind the wrists. And we're just going to take a forward fold here. So remembering to bend from the hip crease of the lower back, but because we've come up from downward dog, we're already sort of in that motion. Taking a generous bend in the knees if you need to help bring your hands down to the ground, or bringing your hands to your shins if that's more accessible for you. And then just letting the head be heavy. And then just starting to roll up, taking a bend in the knees, and head's the last thing to come up. And rolling the shoulders back. So from here we're just going to take the yoga strap, or whatever it is that you're using. And you just want to hold it out straight so that your hands are a little bit further apart than shoulder width apart. From here, we're just going to inhale the arms up, and exhale, we're just going to bring the hands down behind us. They don't need to come all the way down if you can't reach. Just go as far as what you can without hurting yourself. Inhale up, and exhale, coming back down. Inhale up, and exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back down. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. And exhale down. And just continue that to your own breath, just for a few more rounds. One more time. Okay, and then we won't need this one anymore. So we're going to move through a couple of sun salutations, but they're going to have a little bit of a shoulder opening twist in them. So coming to the top of your mat, we're still going to inhale the arms up overhead. This time, instead of folding over straight away, we're going to exhale and bring the hands down behind our backs, clasping the hands together. And then we're going to inhale and really stretch out the arms as much as you can, really opening out through that chest. And then we're going to exhale and fold over, keeping the hands together, so you're not going to go down as far. Inhale, bend the knees and just really straighten out that back, looking just at the top of your mat. And then exhale, bring the hands down to the mat and step back to a high plank, coming down to your knees here if you need to, and lowering all the way down to the ground. And we're just going to inhale and lift the chest, just looking at the top of our mat, and exhale, push back to downward dog. Inhale, step forward. And we're just going to inhale the arms behind our back. Setting up. Just take an exhale here and then inhale, really pull the chest forward, drawing the shoulder blades together. And exhale, come into a fold. Inhale, stand up. And exhale as you bring the arms up overhead. Take another inhale here. And exhale, hands down. So we'll do that one more time. So inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, hands come behind our back, clasping the hands together. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. And exhale, fold forward here. Inhale, bend the knees and straighten up the back, just looking at the top of the mat. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Step back into a high plank, taking to your knees here if you need to, and lowering down to the ground. Inhale, just lifting the chest for baby cobra. And exhale, push back into downward dog. Inhale, stepping forward. And take a moment here. And then we're going to inhale the arms back behind us. Exhale. Inhale again as we lift up the chest, flat back, and just looking to the top of the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stand up and release. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Keeping the hands here, we're just going to step the left foot back, coming into a crescent lunge. We're going to inhale the arms up. And exhale, just drop them back into cactus arms. So the arms are coming out wide. So they're going to look like this. Try and keep the elbows in line with the shoulders so that you're not flopping them back. But you're still going to be drawing the shoulder blades together here. See if you can sink just a little bit deeper into that right knee. We're going to inhale the arms up. And exhale, sinking into that knee, coming into cactus arms. Inhale, straighten the leg, arms up. Exhale, bend the knee, cactus arms. Inhale, straighten the arms up. Exhale, bend the knee. One more time, inhale up. And exhale the hands down to cactus. From here, we're just going to drop down the left knee and we're going to bring the left hand down to the ground, just coming into a gentle twist. Bringing the right arm up overhead. And then bringing the hand down, stepping forward into a forward fold. And then just bending the knees and rolling up to standing. And we're just going to repeat that on the other side. So bringing the hands down to heart center, stepping the right foot back now with the right heel off the ground. Left knee is bent. And we're just going to inhale the arms up. And exhale, sinking a little bit deeper, bringing the arms into cactus. Inhale, straightening the front leg, bring the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, cactus arms. Inhale, straighten that leg, arms up. Exhale, bend the knee, cactus arms. Inhale, straighten the leg, arms up. Exhale, bend the knee, cactus arms. Inhale, straighten that leg. Exhale, bend the knee, cactus arms. One more time. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, cactus arms. Dropping down the right knee to the ground now, coming into a high lunge. low lunge, sorry. And we're just going to plant the right hand down and opening out through the left side of the body now. And then bringing that hand down. Stepping forward into a forward fold, just for a moment. Just making our way back down onto the mat. Just coming into a cross-legged position. We're just going to bring the right arm out in front and crossing the left arm over. Just twisting your hands together, bringing the elbows up so that you should feel that stretch across your shoulders. Doesn't matter what your hands look like, just holding this for a few breaths. And exhale, just release. Just roll the shoulders a few times, forward, backwards, and forwards. Coming onto the other side now, so left arm out in front, crossing the right arm over that, and then just twisting together. Again, it doesn't matter what your hands look like. You could grab your wrists, maybe you can grab right onto your hands. Just lifting the elbows up. And then hands down, coming down onto our backs. And then just bring the knees just in to the chest. Maybe take a rock from side to side. Coming down, bringing the legs out long, setting up for your final resting pose. Allowing the feet to be heavy, arms come down beside the body, palms facing up. Just taking a natural rhythm of breath here, not forcing anything, not trying to change anything, just allowing the breath to naturally come in and out of the body. Start to deepen the breath and invite some gentle movement back into your body. Maybe wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes, rolling the neck, head from side to side. Maybe rolling your wrists and your ankles. And then bring the arms up overhead for a full body stretch. And then bringing the knees into the chest, just give yourself a little hug. And then keeping the eyes closed, rolling over onto your favorite side. And then when you're ready, making your way up to a comfortable seat. And bring the hands to heart center. Thank you for joining me in this practice today. And now we'll bring the hands to the third eye as we say Namaste.